And polls are now open across the state, but this year, many people are expecting voter turnout to be much lower than normal. Jessica did just tell us a few moments ago that several polling places in our area have closed down and consolidated due to coronavirus concerns. The same can be said for many counties across our state. That does, however, mean that polling places are not expecting big crowds today, which could actually limit your exposure.
This particular election doesn't typically have a very high voter turnout, and so we're not really expecting lines and large crowds, and that probably is going to bode very well in this environment that we're in.
In Dade County, total voter turnout is expected to be about 20%, with 15% of that coming from early voters. In Broward County, more people took advantage of the early voting option. 11,000 more mail-in ballots have been turned in so far. That was compared to 2016. Poll workers are reminding voters to sanitize their hands before voting and recommend voters use their own pen.
A look at this chart shows how voter turnout in Florida over the past presidential elections was. Take a look. For the most part, it shows a slight uptick in voter turnout. But what may be surprising is today's presidential primary typically has nearly double the amount of voter turnout than the primary in August. No surprise, of course, the general election has the highest amount of turnout, holding steady at around 75% in Florida throughout the past 4 elections. It will be interesting, though, to see how tonight's numbers compare in the midst of this coronavirus outbreak.